As a type of evidence, an example is an instance or a set of instances that allow us to see in detail what we want to talk about. And they also give us an opportunity to generalize about a larger population or to represent a larger population. So when we talk about that specific instance in detail, we can then expand out to generalize about this larger population and give a sense of what represents that larger population. And one of the most powerful ways of delivering examples is through narrative. We love stories. As a species, stories really connect with us. We get into stories, and their impact on us is maybe superior to any other form of communication because we get so involved in what is being told in that story. And examples are particularly useful for building stories because they allow us that detail, and we can focus in on individuals or individual instances that we can narrate about. So to deliver these examples through a great narrative, what we want to be able to do is tell a vivid story, a lot of life, but it also has to have a point. Most of our stories have morals or lessons that tell us what the story was all about. And then most stories have a set order, and we're kind of used to that story. We sort of lead into the story, there's a little bit of build-up, we reach the highest point in that build-up, and then we start to fall down toward the end where everything wraps itself up. We're kind of used to that story narrative and how it progresses in that order. And as a result, that is one thing to consider when telling the story, to keep some sort of order in the narrative. And then don't forget the value of a story in involving the audience. We want narratives that enthrall the audience and make them feel engaged in what's happening in that narrative.